3:24 p.m. and I was trying to record a video, but my phone I'm recording with keeps saying that I don't have enough memory storage, and I was getting frustrated, so I said, you know what? Let me just go live and do this, and then I don't have to worry about any memory, any storage, blah, 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 blah. But I want to put together the Franken mug. And give me a... I'm gonna wait a minute. Oh, no! I'm gonna make a mess. I'm gonna throw everything everywhere, guys. Okay, I only had the 2 colors out. Nope, I had more than 2 colors there. I had 3. All right, so I had 3 colors out because we're going to ink blend some stuff here. Oh, that should have been black. Oh, did I? It's all right, I have my black soot here. All right, so let me open up my YouTube channel on my computer so that if anybody is chatting with me, I can see it. If you come in, say hello. Turn the sound down, Linda. You don't need no echoes. All right. So in Design Space, I created a Franken mug. I made a video, I recorded that, and I shared that with everybody. And then I shared the Design Space file. And I was like, you know what? Let me cut it out, and that way everybody can see it actually being put together. Hi, Miss Judy. So the first time I cut it out on my Cricut, I had a problem. My Cricut did not want to cut out this cardstock, this really thick cardstock. And I used heavy cardstock with more pressure, and it did not want to cut it out. So I was going to cut it by hand, and I started getting frustrated and said, no, I'm going to go back and recut it. And so what I did was I did it on the glitter setting, and then it cut out fine. I think, yeah, see, it cut out fine. So I'm gonna take this and turn it over so I can just roll everything off. Roll it all off here. Uh-oh, uh-oh. All right, there's one little bitty piece. Now some of these pieces are really little, so we gotta be careful with them. And instead of doing the different color cardstock, I did white and I did black. And like I said, I cut them out prior. So there's the mouth, and there's the black for the eyes. But everything else is going... Hi, Leah. I don't know. I'll have to go in and check, Judy. I don't know. I don't know. Say something else. Let's see if it's fixed. Leah. Poop, poop, poop all day long from you. Judy, say something else. See if it's fixed. Judy, there we go, Judy. Okay, you're blue again. Yay. Okay. I don't know what happened. Honestly, I don't. So, here's the mug itself, okay? And every single one of these images are free images in Design Space, guys. Everything I used. I took shapes, and if you watch the video that I posted, you will have seen me take a whole bunch of different shapes and create this drip that I created from my mug's hair. And then my little marshmallows, which if I hadn't been lazy, I could have done them in glitter paper, and they'd have been really cute. But, all right, so these are eyeballs. I'm organizing. This is the piece that's going to go behind here. So that and that need to be ink blended black. These are cheeks. So we need to do them pink. And I'm gonna get out this sticky mat. Oh, wait, no. So when the Cricut cuts and the knife goes in, it does leave a different, if you're careful about which way, see if you do, this is the edge that was facing the mat. And this is the edge that the knife went down in and cut, I think. Wait. Yeah. Anyway, if you look at them, you can see kind of what's going on with them, where the knife pushes. All right, so these don't need any ink blending. The black doesn't need any ink blending. The whites for the eyes don't need ink blending. Just these pieces here need ink blending. So I'm gonna start with my cheeks. And I'm just gonna pull out some worn raspberry. And I'm just gonna put a light little bit of pink on there. I've been okay. How have you been, Miss Leah? So what time is it there? Because it is like 3:30 in the afternoon here. And guys, I have made a mess of this mat from using it for everything. See, that's supposed to be holding that still, but I didn't stick it down real good. Or I put it on one of these pieces that, that's another story of something I did there. All right. Because that was such a little piece, that's why I wanted to use the sticky mat for that. Hi, Miss Crystal. How are you? So there we go. We have the cheeks, we have, well, you guys can't see everything because it's all up there. And then we have the cheeks, the mouth, the marshmallows, and all the eyeballs. And I wish I could remember the company. It's probably Lawn Fawn, knowing me, and I fell in love with it. But that's okay, because I have a Cricut. And I can do it too. Just as long as I say inspired by, and I'm not. Okay, so I'm gonna make my mug green because it's gonna be a Frankenstein mug. And I'm gonna use shabby shutters. And I'm gonna use my Pink and Main ergonomics brush because that's, and I'm just, let me get a scrap. Let me get a scrap to get this started on so that I know that the green is the correct green that I want. It's 8:30 p.m. in UK, a great time for a live from my friends overseas. I will have to try to remember that, Leah. Seems to be like everybody else is like doing time-wise is coming in and stuff too, so. Like it's not too late here on the East Coast either. All right. I don't know why it's so splotchy. But, okay, we're gonna use the shabby shutters. And then we'll probably go a little darker. But for now, I'm gonna take this shabby shutters and I'm just gonna go all over my mug. And there's something else, another color in here. And so I'm just gonna come in here like this, and I'm gonna go back in the opposite color. I think my brush needs cleaning. I think that's why I'm getting splotches. I'm trying to remember which one of my brush over there is green. Because I don't have a regular green brush. Yeah, I think my brush needs cleaning, guys. Or there's something on my paper. Hi, Dee. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, guys. Dee, I wanted to ask you, those swatching things that you sent me, if you could send me the link for that again, I'd appreciate it. I've looked and can't find it in our messages. I don't know why I can't, but I can't. All right, you know what? I don't like how splotchy that is. And I think it's because I think my brush needs cleaning. I need to get some brush cleaner or something. I don't know. I don't know. Let's try, I think this is green. Let's try this one and see if that helps. See if that'll smooth it out more. I mean, a little bit of texture is okay, but I don't like all that. Yeah, yeah, it's my brush, guys. My brush needs cleaning. So now I gotta get it in and around the grooves. That's okay. Frankenstein's face, Frankie's face. Yes, ma'am, sure will, Dee. I sure will. So let's get it nice and good and green. I think I should go over it with a little bit of twisted citron, because, well, for time's sake, we won't. We'll just leave it shabby shutter green. But I think twisted citron would have more of a... Nah, I guess this is good enough. Yes, Frankenstein is always green. No matter what, Frankie's green. That's a pretty green. You know what I just thought of? Since I did not cut his hair out in black, I can do it in purple. I can do it whatever color I want. All right, so we have the mug. We have the eyes. We have the cheeks. We have the mouth. Let's wipe that off. Instead of spraying all this, because I don't want to wet any of that, I'm just going to spray my towel and wipe that off. I was, earlier I found a bottle of Eileen's tacky glue, and I was like, yes, I found some glue. No, I was like, I went to open it, and it is all rubberized on the inside. I was like, no. No. Remember that show? Oh no, Mr. Bill. That claymation thing we used to watch. I don't have mowed lawn, Dee. I do have peeled paint, which I can add peeled paint to the edges. But I just wiped up all the green. But let's add peeled paint to the edges. It's a little bit of a darker green. Now I just dropped something else. Don't ask me what it was. Oh, it was another ink pad. Which we'll add some peeled paint to the edges. How's that, Dee? Will that... Oh, wow, Dee, look at that. I think I need to just blend it in better. Oh, boy. I'm trying to remember if peeled paint is one of the colors that Abraham gave me, and that would be why it's so juicy. I think I just need to go over the whole thing with it, because I really like this green, guys. Oh my. No, I have a, an SVG that I created also. And that one is going to be the girl. That one's the girl. This one is the boar. I even made a mustache in this one. If you open up the file, you'll see. I didn't cut the mustache today, but... All right, that's just going to have to be good enough for today. Let's just bring it just along the edges. If I could keep my fingers out of this, we wouldn't have this issue. That's going to be covered anyway with the hair, so... All right, so now I'm gonna make the hair purple, because I think green and purple go good together. Come on, I know I pulled it out as one of my Halloween colors. I have the stack over here. Here's Villainous Potion, and here is Wilted Violet. So let's find our brush that's for our purples. Purple, purple, purple. All right, let's just make sure that there we go. All right, put that aside for a minute and pull out the hair. And we're gonna take our Wilted Violet, which is a little bit lighter. And we're just gonna come in with it like this. Oh yeah. See, these juicy pads are so much better. I need to get some re-inkers once I start having an ability to do that stuff for all my inks, because this just, no wonder these bigger channels ink smooth. They're re-inking their pads up. They have nice full pads, guys. I'm like, usually I'm tapping in, I'm doing this, I'm like, trying to get the color to go in. Yeah, for Halloween, I love purple and green together too. And I think this Wilted Violet is gorgeous. Beautiful. Beautiful, I tell you, beautiful. I thank you for being here, by the way, guys. And if you're watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay. If you're not subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit that subscribe button. I'm always creating in Design Space and sharing my files free. Sometimes I share free SVGs. I love this. I have to go in though, and I have to contour out these two little holes. I didn't realize that's why I needed to cut these before I really shared it. But the hair, if you go into the Design Space and you open up the hair piece and contour, you'll see these two little spots. They need to be contoured out. They shouldn't be there. There's no reason for that. So, oh, let's go around the edges with the Villainous Potion. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nothing says this kind of purple to me than this Villainous Potion. And oh yeah, look at that. I love it. Love it. Guys, I love my Cricut. Did y'all know how much I love my Cricut? My Cricut is my best friend besides my dog Maisie. And Dee and Judy and Beverly and Natalie and, you know. But seriously, my companion at home is my Cricut and my dog. My dog and my Cricut. And my Switch. Love my Switch too. Alright, now I'm going to blend that out a little. Let's bring back this one, because I got it too much right there. Just blend them in together. I want it darker, but I don't want it like overtaken. There we go. That's good enough. So, We got the mug. And we got the hair. Now we need the coffee to go in the mug. Here, coffee, 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 coffee. Here you are. Here you are. And I'm just gonna come over here and go, come on now, Linda. You know that you already have a gathered twigs or a hickory smoke or something to that effect. I don't remember which one is the gathered twigs on these sponges. Okay, I think this brushes it. And that's when we go like this. There we go. That one will be our coffee. I'm telling you, you can tell which ones Abraham gave me because they are fully loaded with ink. Fully loaded with ink. No dry pad in the house. And I truly appreciate it. Now, because this is really just going in the back, I'm not going to worry about extra edgings on the side and stuff, because this is just going to go behind it. So that's going to be the coffee in the cup. And then I think we can just start piecing things together, because I don't think anything else needs any inking. Now we can just start gluing everything together. Thank you, Crystal. Oh, Leah, that's cool. I love my Shih Tzu. She's a lot of work as far as breeding and... I'm not breeding her. Haircuts and stuff. Grooming. So if... Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this. I'm going to sparingly go right around here with this glue. Thank God for fine tips. Alright. So we're just going to go like this. If you want this file, if you want to cut this out with your Cricut, this is a Cricut project, guys. This is not an SVG. I do have an SVG. I made another one, and we'll do that video of that another day. This right now is just a Cricut project. On Cricut, we cannot save our project as SVGs when we design there. It's just there. But we can make them public for other people with Cricuts to share. And I have made this one a public project. I have it so that it can cut out with colors. Or you can go in and change it to just... Okay, bring that down just a little because I want it to... I designed it so it should line up just like that. Well, there. So it should look like the mug is dripping. It's dripping, y'all. And then we're going to take our white, which actually... I'm just going to go around the edges with this, I believe, hickory smoke is what I believe is on here. Just to separate it, just to give it a little bit of oomph. So what's the weather like where y'all are at? You're so funny. You are so funny, Leah. This is daytime. This is not late night with Linda. We have to watch what we're saying today. We are prime time right now. No, we're not. My zoo, you're so funny. My shih tzu. I didn't say it that way. Did I say it that way? My shih tzu. Shih tzu. My Maisie. How's that? There we go. That's actually, I think that's more brown than gray. But that works anyway. It separates it good. Now, we're going to pop that down. Now, if you go to cut this out, know that the scar, you might want to change it to pen and have it write it on your mug, because I didn't do that and I had it cut and it didn't cut out good, so I'm just going to draw it. I'm just going to draw a scar on my mug. And I did not give this Frankenstein a nose either, so he's not smelling his coffee. Is that too far away? That's too far away. Too late, Linda. Put it down, leave it down. All right. This is where everything gets... If you have dexterity issues, this is where you're going to want your quick pick stick. That's not it. This is it. And I was watching May May, and she taught me, you take this out, and that's how you get your things off. Okay. We're going to put some glue right here, and we're going to put some glue right here, and we're going to make our guy cross-eyed or whatever. Not going to be looking in that. Come back. Right there. And then bring in our other one. And then we're going to put just a little bit of glue right there. A little bit of glue right there. I'm just going to stick this right here. I'm going to hold that like that. Oh, go back on. And then I'm going to do this one. And I'm going to go, stay there. You know, I've had this for a while, and I never thought to take this out and use this to hold the things down. Oh, it's just you being a goober? Okay. All right, now I'm just gonna put tweezers, Linda, tweezers. Use some tweezers. So I'm gonna use these tweezers. I don't know where my reverse tweezers are. Let's see. Look at that. How cute is that? I'm not using tweezers. The metal things, they rig my rig. They jack up my carpal tunnel. So the less times I hold anything metal, the better off I am. All right, now I'm just gonna drag my glue right through like that. And then I'm gonna drag my glue through like that. And then I'm just gonna plop that baby down. Just like so. Then I'm gonna get the tweezers. I need to put a rubber thing or wrap some yarn or something around it, but there we go. And there we go. Guys, look, there's our Franken mug. Guess what I forgot to do though? I forgot to leave the opening. There we go. There we go. There we go. For our marshmallows, we need our marshmallows, but our marshmallows, they're blah. They need something. Let's wipe that glue off my hand. Ow. They need sparkly something, sparkly goodness on them somehow. So we should just add some glitter to them. I'm looking for my Lawn Fawn glitter. Although I do have this sparkle glaze I could use instead of the glitter. Let's do that, because it'll be less of a mess. It'll be less of a mess. Let's just use this sparkle glaze. Alright, yep, I'm sticking my finger all in it because less is more sometimes, you know. Let's make our own. And see, I should have done the other side. See how it's like, that side would have been better. But we'll make this the back one. And I wonder if this will work as glue. Let's try it. Let's try it like glue. Let's make that the back one. Get back in there. Come on. Oh, I'm just ripping it all up, guys. I am just ripping my paper up. I'm just messing this up. Let's put it on the card and then add the glaze. How's that sound? I think that sounds like a better idea. That's what I think. So I'm just going to use just a little bit of glue right there. I'm just going to cover that up. Just like that. And I should have inked the edges. Let's ink the edges on this one. Isn't it cute? Isn't it adorable? If you want to use your Cricut Joy or your Maker, it should be compatible for either machine. They're all free shapes that I use to create it, so it won't cost anything if you don't have access. You can still make this. Oh, look, I got the glitter right there. I didn't want it there. And because it's a Distress Oxide thing, it's going to change the color. Linda, you're so sloppy. Anyway, now I may have to make it a girl. I may have to add a bow to it. All right. Let's put our sparkle glaze on here and fill this in to cover that up. Come on. Come on, sparkle, sparkle. This is hard. If you don't have strong hands, this stuff is hard to squeeze out. Oi. Definitely hard to squeeze out, guys. There we go. You're so funny. Marshmallows don't spill, they melt. The coffee spills. We should put them on a background. We should put them on a card. See, I said to myself, self, let's put him on a card. He's so darn cute. All right, so this is already cut to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So we're going to cut it down to 5 1/4 by 4. So I just cut a 1/4 inch off of each of those sides. And then, well, hello, the Bud Files. How are you today? We're gonna get our Lawn Fawn Henry's ABCs out. And we're gonna get the word, I think the word eek is what we'll use. All right, Linda, you know your alphabet letters. So here's the E and here's a K. Thank you for stopping in, I appreciate it. Let's just set this aside for a minute. And let's get our black cardstock and run it through our switch machine. Make sure our machine is on. Everything is right there like that. All right, so take my magic mat right here for a minute. Lay my cardstock down. I'm gonna lay my letter E down. My letter K down. And it won't be no Tim Holtz eek, but it'll be eek. So how's the weather at where you're at? I know you told me your names, but I don't remember them. So I'm just gonna call you Bud. The Bud family or... All right, come back to me. Come back over here, machine. Come back. This is what we're working on. All right, I need another letter E. Is that an E or is that a G? That's a G. That's not an E. I don't know my alphabet, y'all. That is a G. That is not an E. Okay, so we have to cut it E twice now. It's raining here in the UK now. Oh, it's raining. I thought it was an E too, but it's... Oh, there's the E. I see the E now. Now, after I cut the G. Because Linda don't know how to read her alphabet letters. Been a while since I've been in school, can you tell? Been a while. Nobody really does spell check. All right. Put that back up there. Don't slide. Stay. I don't want to tape you. Come on. Just stay right where I put you. Stay there, see? Stay there. All right, come back, because we have to do you again. All right, we got one letter E. Now we're gonna have another letter E. And we still got a letter G. That I didn't need. 2 letter G's. No, 1 letter G. And then we'll glue everything together and we will have a card, guys. Somewhere, I didn't want to do a whole lot of searching. I have actual capital letter dies. They're close to my heart alphabet. And, I can do these. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's do some foam thingies. Foam? Do we want foam dots? Or do we want to dot up? I think we'll pop up the eek. Nope. I think because I want this not to be so bleh. I think what I should do, I should ink blend it a little, but I'm trying to see what I should ink blend it. If I should stencil it or... I'm looking at some of my stencils and things I have. let's just go over it with some of the Villainous Potion. What did I just do with it? I just had it. I was just using it. Oh my goodness. Okay, Linda, put this in. You cannot afford to have this glue dry up on you. Come on. Go in there. Alright, we're going to get some of this Villainous Potion, because I think it's what'll show up on here. And we're just going to darken up these edges a little. I just think it'll have a better feel. Or maybe not. It's not really showing any difference. Can't really see it. Alright. That's not going to work because I can't even see it. And I'm sitting on top of it. So I said to myself, Sylph, what you going to do about that one? What you gonna do? What you really gonna do? What you gonna do? We're gonna get some black soot out. We are. We're gonna get some black soot out. And we're gonna go around the edges that way. Oh my goodness. So you didn't hear any of my responses then to what you were saying. When I was saying thank you for the compliment and all that. So this is all I'm going to do is I'm just going to go along the edges. Just come in like this. Nothing spectacular. I'm just going to come along in my edges here. Remember, it's Halloween. It doesn't have to be spectacular. We're not looking for perfection or anything. We're just looking to drop some color down just to give it a little bit of a kind of a framing like. I don't like the flatness of the paper, so that's why I'm doing this. Say long, 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 long. I got marks on this paper, and I don't know how. I do, but I do. It's okay. It must be my fingernails marking it. Because that's what I use to hold everything down. It's my fingernails. They're not oily like my fingertips. You know, and I'm not saying my fingertips are oily. We all have natural oils in our bodies. So if I come in too far, if I go out too, it's okay. I'm not worried about it. I'm just wanting to just a little bit of oomph to take away a little bit of that flatness of this. Okay, there we go. I think that looks a little better. I think that looks a little better. You had YouTube on mute. Oh. You couldn't hear me. How about now? Can you hear me now? All right. Guys, his edges, I see why she was telling me, but I think his edges need like black soot around them too. But I'm not gonna do that. I am gonna, however, glue it flat. Just like sparingly though, is what we're gonna do. So I haven't seen Dee or Judy say anything else. Are they still here? Dee and Judy, are you guys still here? You want to keep that wrench? Answer me. That wrench will go missing again. Now I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna put my eek at. I don't really care for that eek. I don't really care for the eek. He needs some bats or something on there with him. He's just too... He's cute, but he's just cute by himself. He needs some other Halloween things with him. Need another Halloween saying or something. And I don't have anything else pulled out right this minute. So, we're going to leave that there. I'm not going to glue eek down, and I'm not going to glue this down to a base yet. So if you create him, go to Linda Toman Craft Along group on Facebook and share him if you make him too, so I can see. I've shared it with you in the video where I created the design. I shared the Cricut design space file. If you're in Linda Toman Craft Along, I might have shared it there already, but I may not have. But let me see. I want to see what you've done. I want to see your stuff too. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. It was fun. I enjoyed myself. Yeah, I don't think I like eek there. There's no spider. His mouth isn't making an eek look. I don't like that. So I'm gonna have to find a Halloween saying to go there. But don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and share. I appreciate it so much. And don't forget to turn the notification bell on so you'll know if one of my spontaneous lives go, you'll be notified. Or, you know. So have a great day, y'all. And till next time, which may be before my next live, which will be Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, or it might not be before that, but definitely Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. So long, farewell.